we were still job, and we weren't really even thinking about retirement. Being able to check that box and being able to have somebody that you know is in your corner was a big relief. It was like taking off a heavy backpack, just to know we've got a plan. We were both detectives with the Little Rock Police Department. Janet Walker came to one of our in-service classes. That's what got the ball rolling. We got her card, we liked what she said. We're looking at each other in the class, kind of nodding our head, thinking, okay, we got to do this. We got to follow up on this. And we've been with her ever since. Once we got past the 20-year mark, both of us were looking at each other like, look, we got to start making some moves for the next step. 28 years is the standard time frame that you've got to be there to get your full pension, because it is a pension. That was the one thing that Janet was able to do with us, took all those concerns off the table. Because once she was able to get all of our information and, hey, get back with me, that just sealed the deal that we were doing the right thing.
Well, Janet was down to earth and seemed very trustworthy, and it came across that way. It made us feel comfortable.
I had a list of things that I wanted to do when I retired. I think that's a problem with a lot of folks, is they just can't see it. I think I've gotten everything on the list done that I wanted done, and I've only been retired 5 years. Vehicles paid for.
Paid cash for both vehicles.
We've got a 4-year-old house that's paid for. Hunting land is paid for.
We don't owe anybody anything, completely debt-free. And if an emergency comes up, we've got a plan.
Yep.
We've got an emergency fund, and pretty much if there's something we want, we can get it, or,
Within reason,
Within
of course.
reason,
But, we're not, making it rain,
yeah.
type stuff. But Jennifer's a vegetarian, so having a vegetable garden is like having a money printing machine. I only eat meat that I bring in myself, so I hunt and fish and trap. Being able to do all those things, and I just noticed that all of my hobbies have to do with food.
The biggest thing I wanted to say about Todd was, he's not the traditional guy where he had to have the boat and the four-wheeler and all the hunting stuff and all that. And he has that now because he waited and we paid everything off and all of that kind of thing. And so now he can have all the toys and doesn't owe anybody anything. My dad got sick 2 years ago, and he got dementia and needed a lot of care, and I wouldn't have been able to spend that time with him.
There'd been no way we could have pulled that off.
My mom wasn't able to do it, my brothers were working, and so we were able to spend a lot of time, and it was good, it was quality time that we were able to spend with him, and it made the last months a lot better. And then of course his brother got sick and he was able to spend more time with him. And
he died last year after an extended illness.
And then during COVID, we were able to homeschool Dylan. So, there was lots of things that we wouldn't have been able to do if we were still working.
I think we're as financially independent as anyone can be. The money has to come from somewhere. We don't have a printing press in the garage where we're cranking all this stuff out. I'd be hard pressed to come up with anything that we could do to make us more independent.